Hi there, everyone. Paul here from Turboweb. Today we've got Michael Phillips here with us to talk about his new business called Pale. How's it going, Michael?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Paul. Just suffering through lockdown like everybody else, but otherwise ticking along quite nicely.
Nice. Oh, well, thanks for coming along and turning up to do this wee interview. So I'll fire away with a few questions if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I guess first of all, what's the first question is what is Pale?
Very good question. Pale is essentially a digital donation bucket. It's a replacement for cash. Obviously, we're moving into more and more of a cashless society. This last lockdown is just further proof that we're not going to be able to carry money. People are not going to be able to collect money for a whole raft of reasons. And so instead of having that $2 coin in your pocket, Pale essentially allows you to use your smartphone to make a donation or small purchase from not-for-profit organisations.
Excellent. And when did Pale start?
So, look, Pale itself is very young. The product's not yet 100% developed, but the idea started, I guess, around about 5 years ago. I used to do a lot of walking down to the supermarket, collect my lunch, and almost every day there'd be somebody there trying to collect money. Now, a number of those causes I would have happily given to, but didn't have money on me. You'd go around the supermarket, you'd come back, and you'd realise you'd forgotten again. And it was at that stage that I started to think, well, look, there must be in the 21st century a better way to collect that money. And so the idea was born, and it's just of late that we've finally started to do something about it.
Cool. So that kind of leads us to what stage is the business at then? Where things lie?
Yeah, so look, I guess all the branding work has been done. The website is underway. The wireframes and all of the planning around how we will build the product have been done. Relationships are starting to be built with a number of organizations that are potential customers. And we're about to go through a phase of market research to try and, I guess, justify the need for potential investors. At this stage, we are waiting for additional investment to give us the funds to complete the development of the applications and the websites themselves. And once we get that done, then we can start looking at our go-to-market strategy.
Nice. And so what sort of investor are you looking for? Do you want someone hands-on or as a silent partner or what sort of thing you got? What are you thinking?
Yeah, look, ultimately at this stage, we just want to get the app built. So where we can get money, we'll take money. That any money is good, right? Because it allows us to take those steps forward. But also, look, this journey is one where primarily I'm working by myself a lot. It's my secondary job. So I'm sitting there at 10, 11 o'clock at night trying to put things together. And that's not the most ideal situation. I'm not someone who thinks they can do everything themselves. And so having some smart money in behind me in a number of areas would be very useful as well, especially those that are good with commercials and boards and structuring of the business. My strengths lie more obviously in the marketing, sales, relationship side, those softer things. So yeah, I guess that's a two-pronged approach. If someone wants to write me a big fat check so we can just get this thing built, then I'm not going to say no or put any expectations on that. But ultimately, if they want to be hands-on and even come in as a partner, we're open to all options.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Hey, well, thanks very much for your time today, Michael. Appreciate it. And we'll see you again sometime.
Thanks for having me, Paul, and appreciate any opportunity to talk about the product. So yeah, you have a good day.
Nice.